Right. I think we live now. All right, or not live, but I think we got action. So what's up, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Damon Love. And for those of you who do, y'all know that I've been meaning to start this channel or get a YouTube channel. So, shit. I don't even really know where to begin. But I guess the best place to start would be at the beginning, right? The reason why I want to start this up is because I want to show people that change is possible. Now don't get me wrong, you got a lot of channels out there. You got a lot of people out there who talked about how they change, right? And some of them, I'm not saying that they have or they have not. I don't know the motherfuckers to know if they have. But I got people that can account for where I came from and what I've been through and where I am now today. And so I figured, fuck it, why not go ahead and give it a shot, man? See if I can at least inspire one or two people. That's my whole goal. I'm not out there to get 1,000, 20,000, 100,000. If I do it, it'd be nice. All them followers, you know what I'm saying? What I am out here to do is to show people, mainly my son, that change is possible, right? I was trying to figure out a place to start this conversation. I guess the best place to start would be the beginning. I grew up in a real rough environment, right? I was born in East Orange, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? My mom moved me to Newark, New Jersey. We lived in Garden Expires Projects, a project housing located in the ghetto of Newark. We lived there until my teens, when I moved out to Tacoma, Washington. But by then I had already developed really bad habits. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward a little bit, because I don't want to walk you guys through all of that shit. You don't want to hear all of it or know all of it. But to fast forward you through it, I've been locked up for 29 times, right? I've been to prison twice. You know, through my dealings with the law and being incarcerated and really grimy events and a lifestyle, I found myself being hooked on drugs, right? I was addicted to heroin and methamphetamine. Sold a lot of crack, sold a lot of cocaine. You name it, I done sold it, you know? From Chicago all the way to Jersey, to Seattle, to Oregon, to California, to Las Vegas. You name it, and I done been there and touched down and did it. About 4 years ago, you know, I had some events transpire in my life that made me think about changing, right? And but the funny thing about it is every male in my family, let me say this, every male in my immediate family was serving double-digit years. You know, I don't know of no male except for one in my family who went to college, but I used to serve him dope. So I was like, change is impossible, you know? And I heard somebody say, if you want to see a change, you got to be a change. Yeah. And I couldn't figure out how to do that. I was like, how can I be a change if I've never seen somebody come from where I come from, go through what I went through, and change for real? I'm not talking about that bullshit pretend change, right? I'm not talking about just putting a slick suit on and talking real nice and professional and coming forth with certificates of accreditation in academia to make you seem respectable. I'm talking about, how can I go from a person who don't give a fuck about nobody to wanting to extend my hand and reach back and pull somebody else up out of the grime and the muck that I found myself in? How can I go from being selfish to selfless, right? Most of all, how can I make my son proud? I ain't know how to, I just didn't know how to do it. I knew one thing was for sure. I was like, first things first, I got to get off dope. Because one thing's for certain, two things are for sure. I'll never get this shit figured out. And I especially won't ever get this shit figured out if I stay hooked on dope, right? And can't make my son proud from jail. You know, can't make him proud from a prison cell. So, went and checked myself into treatment, boom, right? After I get out of treatment, I'm like, well, what's the best way to help? Had a sick parent, my mom. I said, let me go and try and be of some sort of assistance to her. You know, and I did that. I said, you know, with my background, I need to try and get into some type of education and get some type of schooling going if I'm ever going to be employable, right? Because ain't nobody going to hire a person who has no experience in working whatsoever, you know, and has as many felonies as I do. So boom, the goal was to get in school, go for a career or go for some education so I'll be able to land a career job or land a job in the career of my choosing. Of course, I picked addiction counseling. So here recently, just, 2 weeks ago, I received my first degree. It's an Associates in Applied Sciences for Mental Health. All right? With that associates, I can go forth and hopefully attain a job in addiction counseling. These are all just the steps, right? Along the way, I found that in order to really see my path in life clearly, I need to be a little bit more healthy. There's a few things I'm leaving out, a few key things that I'm gonna drop on you guys once I do my next video. I don't want to give everybody everything, but along this road, I found out that YouTube had a whole bunch of different videos on getting healthy and getting clean off the drugs was great. That was excellent. But I found myself ballooned up almost 100 pounds heavier after I put the drugs down. You know, and that's not good. You know, definitely wasn't good. Fucking diabetes and shit. There's a fly flying around my... Smooth that out the way. Diabetes and shit, so that wasn't a good look. Found out through YouTube and through a person who I follow diligently by the name of Bricks Fitness. I only got 1 subscriber, so it's doubt that anybody watching my shit or the person watching my video hasn't already subscribed to him. You know what I'm saying? But Bricks Fitness, that dude right there is the truth, man. Like for real, for real. I followed, I'm not paid like that. I'm still saving and scrounging. So I didn't have money to buy the dude's workout program, but every day I followed his videos and every day I took his advice. And so I find myself now, I've shedded that weight, right? And so this is it. This is what you're gonna get on this channel. I guess I've said all that to say this. What you're gonna get on this channel is a man who got clean off of drugs, a man who used to go to prison, who used to go to prison in jail on a regular basis, who hasn't touched either a cell or a set of bars in 4 years. A man who found himself over 100 pounds overweight and found a way to bounce back from that. I'm just gonna walk you guys through my life, man. And I'm gonna walk you through it and hopefully somebody gains some inspiration to see that change is possible, right? I went from being a liability to society to becoming an asset. You know, I reach back, I sponsor people, I help people out. And hopefully y'all stay tuned. 1.